Now, can you see that robin in there? There you go. Making himself known, or herself. Making itself known. I mean, oh yeah. So I'm digging that patch, and they've been with me the whole time, under my feet, quite literally. And just as I got the camera out, they were sat in that tree. They were in that tree whistling away, and I thought, oh, get the camera out. Got the camera out. As soon as I did that, they flew off over here. So we missed all the beautiful song. I don't know if it's beautiful song or, come on, get digging. This is my patch. Come on, human, dig. Come and look at this. Look, we regenerated that. Look, isn't that beautiful? The green against the reddish bark there. And it was all over the roof of that. But look how it's regenerated. But isn't that great? I know, hacked by man, but it wouldn't be there. Now, another thing I wanted to show you all. Look how many leaves are here. And I've never known this area to be this full of leaves. And if you were here, you would smell the fragrance, because these are walnut leaves. And if you don't know, Juglans nigra is the Latin for these. And if you don't know, the leaves, if you crush them, they emit a gorgeous scent. I mean, look, it's all over the wall. That's a wall there. You can't see it, it's hidden. We've never had this many leaves from these trees, and they haven't grown loads since last year. In fact, they've had a bit of trimming. Isn't that incredible? Look at it. Now, that's not all. Walk this way. And here we have some more. And if we go up from the brown, there's some yellow in this corner here. So let's go and check it out. This is field maple. But they're actually coming, these are yellow, but it's not coming out across on this camera, which is one of the reasons I'm going to talk about, one of the things I'm going to talk about in a minute. Okay, well, I've changed it, but you see, when I showed you the distance shot, that's still not right. They're yellow. They're as yellow as yellow. You know? They're not pale, creamy yellow, they're yellow. And I've just adjusted all the colours, and this is the closest I can get with this newer second version of the camera. Hole, as in holes. Hey, knobs. That's not what I was going to show you. As I was framing the shot, I saw it. You see those trees up there? Well, they've just had hundreds of birds in. I think it's rooks, but I can't be sure because I wasn't close enough to see. and there were so many of them, it's really hard to pick one out to view it. But someone did say to me, oh, we don't see many animals in your videos. Well, that's because when I see animals, I'm hardly ever shooting. Apart from the strayest squirrel, it's a rare thing if I'm filming and the animal flies. You know, I've had owls literally fly out of the tree by me every time without a camera. The heron's been up there too, every time without the camera. Or by the time I get the camera out to shoot, they've gone. That's why you'll only ever see them in the distance. Same with deer. There's some beautiful colours of leaf there. And behind on the ground. And even this. Yay, first Daphne flower. And plenty of buds. And another one there. Yum, my favourite. The smell, just the smell of one is enough to cheer up your soul. Hello. So what is it with certain companies, or is it all companies, all manufacturers? They have something that's working perfectly, then they change it and it becomes less good than it was. Here's a case in point. Now, as you've just seen or felt, I hope, that my videos, part of the, I don't know, ethos behind my videos is healing. You know, they're meant to be partly healing. Nest. Not sure what bird. It's a bit too twiggy for a blackbird. Now that spindle. The time is right to do it now. The greatest rock and roll spindle. Oh look, there's another nest too. So there's two in there. There you go, both in the shot. Look. So yeah, one of the things about my videos is the healing quality and aspect to them. Now, 3 years ago, or nearly 3 years ago, my original camera had some dust on the lens, and because they're a closed system, I had to pay to get it repaired, because you can't do it yourself, you have to take it apart. And even when you take it apart, you can't get rid of lots of dust in the lens. So what I did, because I had the money, I went and bought a new one. I bought a new model, this one, of the newer, you know, the Mark II. But what I found, and as you'll see today, the colours on here are just not right. They're not like my other one, and I rely on that green, because that green, or the colours that I get in those, is nearer to the real colours than this one is. So it means that I've bought a newer version of the camera I want, and I'm going to have to buy another one, because it's not going to work for me. I look at the colours and I go, that's why I haven't used it. I've struggled with the one I've got, which, you know, on playback it doesn't have the volume. There's dust that I'm, you know, I have to deal with, and you may have seen. So I'm going to have to buy another one, because I can't do it. I can't do it with this one. The colours are just wrong. So, ooh, no, wow. Now, can you see that in there? That's a long line of fungus, isn't it? Should we go and check that out? Come on. But also what you will have noticed is that I don't monetize my channel. And the reason I don't monetize my channel is because of the healing aspect. I mean, there's nothing worse than you're watching a video, you're just getting into it, and then it cuts to an advert somewhere in a sentence or part of a paragraph. It's not even they don't even cut to an ad in a reasonable place, and it would just spoil it. You get all calm and feeling the woods, and then suddenly you get blasted with, you know, by this shit that fucks up the earth. So I don't do that, even though I can. So I kind of rely on hope that, you know, my time doing this work is limited now, and I rely on donations to keep this going. So if you feel like it, I'd really appreciate it. Any donations, or become part of my Patreon. You know, it's only a small amount a month, and it really helps, because having a closed system camera means that at some point, because they open and shut the lens, dust can get dragged in, and there's nothing I can do about it. However clean and dust free I keep it, okay, well, I can't see it, but can't see the line yet. Well, I can, just up there, so let's go fungal healing. Now this is something you can't plan for, and it's possible this is only ever going to happen once. So I've just noticed it. This is a field maple here. I think, yeah. Same as what we've just looked at earlier, that had the bright yellow leaves that came out creamy brown. Here we go then. Let's follow the trail. Let's follow the fungal trail. Okay, let's follow the mushroom trail. Is that nicer? Wow, this is a serpent. It's massive. So's that one. Now this isn't a fairy ring. This is a fairy snake. And there we go. There's the end. Oh no. The last one's here. No, no. There you go. It goes to that tree. So this little tree is somehow connected to that big one. If you want to see where it is, let's see if I can show you. Can you see them all? So the end of it is about there. Amazing. Should we go back now? I like the idea of Faery Serpent myself. This is the kind of thing you can't plan for. Wow, the fungal smell is quite strong. So a little bit of magic there. So yeah, I'll try. I'll try and get a root bottom level on my Patreon. You know, I know what it's like. I know what it's like, you know, not having any money to throw around. So I do appreciate that. You know, that's why I give when I can. And I know there's others of you who watch this channel who give when you can as well, I know. But anyway, thank you in advance. Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone who has donated already. I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much. Lots. But it does, it really helps. Can you see him? I don't know if I can't. It's like if I move into the light. Ah, there we go. He was sitting on a branch, whistling at me, kind of going, come on, come on, come on, hurry up. And it sounded like, I thought he was coming from over in that direction, but he's not. It's not. Could you hear the chirping there? Smile for the camera. Honestly, robins are my winter friends. They're with me pretty much all winter. Yay, thank you. Go and whistle a bit more for the viewers. You can see his throat moving. Well, as you've just seen, that's Faery Serpent. Couldn't have planned it. That's partly what happens with my videos. Even the editing sometimes, you know, there are things that I don't see while I'm filming that you'll see in the background that I don't realise fit in. One of the things that I've thought, well, since I said goodbye, so this will be before I say goodbye, is that I'll add a healing tier to my Patreon. In that, I'm not sure whether it will be a big once a month one, which I'll do at full moon, or whether it would be a weekly one. It's likely to be a weekly one, because that would get me doing it too. You know, sometimes it's hard, you can't do it, you know. For example, if your neighbour's got builders in and they're drilling huge holes of stone right next to where you are, you can't really do it. But you know, I will do a healing level, so it'll either be once a month or a weekly one, or it won't matter, it'll be, you know, either or and both. Maybe it needs to be flexible because sometimes life gets in the way. Or should I say, mundane life gets in the way. Now, I'm sorry for the blurry vision now. I'm on full zoom because a flock of birds has just flown over. Hundreds of them. And can you see them in the trees? If I get anywhere near, if I get into the field, they'll fly off. Because that's what's happened before. There you go. I think that's the end of this little video today. I was going to take a wander up there, but I've got to get on. This is my break that I'm filming in, so don't worry, they're not paying me to wander around filming. Oh, there's a walnut leaf. A walnut leaf. I'm filming, but yeah, pointed the wrong way. And even by the time I turned it round, it would have been down on the ground anyway. So thanks for watching, and many blessings to you. See you later. Ta-ra.